Hey guys, how's it going? This is Ryan here. Just want to let you guys know what's going on. I've been making music for a long time now. I've been making music for almost about 11, 12 years, somewhere around there. And I've always wanted to have a fishing channel. So basically what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate the two together. So for you guys who are out there and you follow my music, hopefully some of you are into fishing so you guys can learn a little bit and you can see the techniques that I'm using. So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to tie the polymer knot. The polymer knot is one of the easiest knots that you can use in fishing, and it's very strong. You can use it for tying on swivels, you can use it for tying on jigs, crankbaits, whatever you're able to do it for. There are some things you're not going to be able to use a polymer knot for, and if you guys follow my page or you click that subscribe button and the notification bell, then you'll always be notified, and I will have a video showing what you can use when a polymer knot is not available. Most of the time it's a clinch knot or an improved clinch knot. You can use a uni knot. Really, if you want to, if you wanted to, you could probably tie about 8 overhand knots and it would be strong enough to stay on there. Don't recommend it though. Watch the video. Let's get into it. So what I have here, guys, is a little bit of line, some 10-pound test, just to show you guys basically what I do. And cut a little bit of that off here so I can give you guys an example. I'm going to try my best to show you guys this because it's kind of hard. Okay, yeah. No, that actually comes up on the camera a lot better than I thought it would. So, what you want to do is you want to create a loop. This is the best way that you can do this. And I'm saying this now because either way you're going to have to create a loop. If you can't feed your loop that you've made through a jig because the jig eye is too small, then what you're going to do is you're going to take this line, feed it through the eye hole of the jig. So I'm going to use this weight as an example here. You're going to feed it through, right? And then create your loop and go back through. But you don't want to go all the way. You want to leave that loop here. And I'll explain why in just a second here. So I'm going to need a little bit more lead line. There we go. So I've got my loop. I've got both ends through my weight, jig, whatever you want to call it. I'm using a weight right now because it's the easiest thing. There's no hooks involved, so I'm not going to be basically getting it caught up. So now what you do with mono, I recommend that you do 2. Do an overhand knot, do another one. Okay? Pull that tight. Doesn't need to be insanely tight, just pull it tight. Now with this loop, what you're going to do is you're going to take your jig head, crankbait, weight, whatever it is you're tying on, and you're going to feed it through that loop. Now you've got that loop, you've got your line, right? Watch what happens when I grab this loose end of line here. I'm not grabbing the loop, just the loose end of line to that loop. It gets tighter. And it tightens perfectly onto your knot. I'm not saying this is an unbreakable knot, but this is a very, very strong knot that will help you catch a lot of fish. It will actually change the way that your bait is presented. So if you realize that you're not getting a lot of bites on your jig heads and stuff like that, tying those 8 overhand knots that every single lazy fisherman does, I recommend switching to this. What I do with this tag end is I cut it off, and what I like to do is I leave about 1 inch of line. Maybe a little bit less, maybe half an inch. And the reason that is because when these fish yank it and grab it, because you're not as tight to your hand, that does not mean your knot is tight. What I mean is, sometimes they will take a little bit of this lead line and pull it inwards. Now, if you've got a straight, short lead line and they pull your lead line through, there goes your knot. Your knot is done, right? So you don't want that. You want to catch the fish, you want to be able to hook up, and this is going to help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys learned anything, please click the like button and also the subscribe and the notification bell, and thank you for watching.